All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's Rita Boom. Boom, 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 boom. With Miss Anonymous and Misty Period. What's up, ladies?
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man?
Rita,
What's
I
up?
feel like the more you work out, the stronger your intro gets. Do you remember the RCA video where the guy's like turned sideways and the microphone comes on and his hair's like blowing back like this? That's what
Yes,
our
I
viewers are going to be like,
do.
just like that.
Right.
Next episode, you guys should do that. Like when I start.
Yeah, we'll get a fan, put it on you when y'all come down here. We'll do that.
If you guys both got a fan, right? And then it
Yep.
turned
Yep. All right. What is our topic of the day?
So we now have behind the scenes. Just want to let our viewers know that we didn't want to fall short on like creativity and things like that. The second season, yeah, we want to just continue spicing it up. So we decided to take that responsibility out of our hands, and we gave it to a good friend of ours, a good boom sister in the fellowship,
Kathleen.
and yeah, she's Kathleen. She's now picking our topics for us,
She's
and
our, what is she? Creative director? I don't know.
she's
I know she makes as much.
our real life bag of boom.
She's our real life vagabond. We just shake her up. She spits out a topic.
Yeah, she's on the stoop, man. You don't know. She just
You never know, man.
but yeah. So who were you? So okay. So the topic she picked for us tonight was who were you as a person in your addiction?
Hmm.
Who were you as a person in
I'm
your
gonna have to think
addiction?
on that a minute.
I can go on this
Go ahead.
one. So in my addiction, I was a person that I would not want to know, someone that I wouldn't want to be friends with. I was I was cruel and I was aggressive and I was manipulative. I lied a lot. Um, I made people feel sorry for me. So I did play the victim. All of this is on the outside. I was a bully. Um, on the inside, I was scared and sad and shameful. Um, and I think the worst part of who I was is, for a long time, that's who my kids were raised by. Everybody who knew me, my personality and my bitchiness always superseded me, and I thought it was okay to be extremely mean to people because I thought it was funny or because it made me feel better. And that's not who I am. And I learned in recovery that when you deal with these issues that you have, that I know why I was running to gamble. I know why I was hiding. But at the time I just wasn't strong enough to dig that girl out and let her breathe. And now, I look back at who I was and I feel sad. I feel sad that my kids did see me that way, but I'm happy to know that my grandkids never will.
Right.
My relationships have flourished. I've met some amazing people. And I found out who I really was or who I really am. And, that was hard. I heard so many times, oh, you get to be who you really are. You're going to be who you really are in recovery. And, I had a talk with my sponsor about this, and she was like, it's okay.
And by the way, man, I don't know who your sponsor is, but damn, she's smart.
She's fantastic. She's fantastic. Guys,
I
hold on one
noticed
second.
that.
Hold on one second.
Okay. I'm going to say it behind her back. I when she talks about the person that she was, I
I
don't
can't see it.
I
I
cannot
can't
see it
see it.
because she's the exact opposite of how
A
she was
bully?
or what she says she mean.
Mean? Did you pass
I,
it?
Brutal.
I can understand the feeling of, I'll just answer for my answer. My question was, um, I, I was scared, running scared, not sleeping, not eating, not taking a shower. And I was running scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know why I was doing it. I was just waiting somebody to say, catch me. It was horrible, horrible. But now,
Can't imagine you not showering.
me neither,
Like
man.
I always see you like
Me neither. Yeah.
looking superb, even when you first wake up, and to see
Oh,
you like
that.
as a ragamuffin, I can't picture
Oh,
it,
geez. Yeah. It was
you know?
terrible. And I can't even imagine you saying the way that you were either, Boom. You know, the manipulation, just like me, and just what Missy was saying. I can't imagine that we were that way, but I can hardly even remember a lot of it. But the people that I see in meetings and things that talk about the person that they were, I think those are the people who are getting real recovery because you do see a character change.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the best.
I reflected on this topic, and uh, for me, it was my ego. I mean, my ego, it made me not realize what I was doing, made me blind to it. And now that I'm in recovery and it's clear, this is the time that I'm paying for it. You know what I mean? I'm paying, you know, I've disappointed my mother so much. You know,
Me too.
I can't even imagine what it's going to be like when I
Me
have to
too.
face her. I mean, right now, my father is,
There.
you know, can't, you know, can't, I know nothing about my father's health. I know nothing about what I'm supposed to do when he passes away. You know, it's very clear that we're not allowed to be alone together. He can't, he's with people who don't even let him know it's my birthday. I mean, yeah, we know he's forgetful, but and people who used to refer to me as, oh, the princess is here. Oh, the prince. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I let that shit. I mean, that was before I started the compulsive gambling. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine once I gave them that ammo. I mean,
Same
you
story.
and I mean, my dad came and gave me a few bucks for my birthday. You know, it's because of me, and it's all because of me. And and I, again, like I said, I have to face my mother someday and explain to her why everything she protected, I just basically handed over to people who aren't related or are related and have no interest in
Not into.
in me or my dad,
Mhm.
whatsoever. And then you have the people walking around, that hate you, hate you. I mean,
Yep.
it doesn't matter who you were when you weren't in your addiction. It's I was so ugly. I've left such a stain on what the person I was, like that the person I must have been and who I became. When Sarah's mom first met my dad, I was walking behind them and they didn't know that. And she said to my father, "Your daughter's amazing." Do you think Sarah's mom's using those words today after I fucked her daughter over twice?
No,
Yeah.
I know.
I can't even walk out of my house. I mean, there's no anybody in this area. It's like I didn't exist,
Mhm.
and if I did exist, I was the I was told recently by somebody. I can't went into a store, saw somebody I knew, exchanged a few words. A few days later, I saw that person again, and they said, "Yeah, I was working with somebody," and they said to me, "What did they say?" They said, "Oh, here it is." It said, You don't want to know her. She is not a good person at all. Okay. I mean,
Wow.
that's what somebody said. I mean, and that's what I know about. That's what I know about, you
Yeah, I
know?
don't want to know any more than I know right now.
And it's like, I gave the money back.
Doesn't matter.
You know,
It's because, they really don't understand the addiction. And let's be fair, I didn't either when I came in.
it's like I'm a dime a dozen, and it's, and I probably stole the
you know
dime.
what
I probably stole the dime, you know?
People, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just think that's awful. And I think it's even worse than you wrote it down. And I'd like for you to tear it up right now, because that is not the person I know. Not.
Well, it's hard to accept the fact that people are happier now without us, and all because of who we were when we were sick. You know?
For this person to say you don't want to know her, she's not a good person.
No.
They forget all the good. But when something bad happens, and not just them, I think it's human nature. That's what people remember.
That's what I was told when it first all went happen, by one of the people I heard, that it doesn't matter all the good things you did. We're only going to remember this. And
They remember the bad.
My
Yes.
friend told me the exact opposite. She said, "Do you think that just because you did one bad thing that it negates all the good?" And I was like, I'll never forget her saying that. And she
I think that's fantastic.
never reminded me of it. She forgets it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
and it didn't make you think, like, I mean, it's more comfortable for people to hate me. It's more people comfortable. Like, I mean, like, that's just like, it's sad. It's hurt. Wow. Like,
We just
it's
have to
easier
do our
hate
part.
me
We have to do our part and
and to
trust
support
that God
hate.
is going to do
Support that
his.
hate.
No, you just trust that God is going to do his. But I completely forgot until you mentioned your ego.
Oh, and that's what it was.
That was me, as I thought I was hot shit on a silver
That's why
platter.
I made that first bet again. The ego. I've thought about it, because I thought, why did I take that bet? Why? You've asked me that in my story. You asked me, why did you do it? What were you thinking when you did it? When you opened up that free play and played it? When I said I wasn't, because my ego was controlling me. I thought all my blessings were, the gifts of the program, which they were. And then, but I didn't, I forgot that. I forgot where the gifts came from, and which was
Do
the
you
program.
remember the first time I mentioned to you about your ego and you got so mad and you
Oh,
didn't
I
let me
remember
forget
that.
it?
No, when?
I remember this.
Mad, and then you kept bringing it up over and over.
Oh,
Remember
we
when you
never
told
heard
me
the
about
end
my
of
ego?
it.
And I was like, no, you don't have an ego, because I was just like, oh God.
Oh my God. Was this on the podcast or no?
No, it was way back.
It was
Way back. Oh man, I don't even remember this.
Mhm.
Wow.
I
Wow.
remember that.
But thank you for reminding me
Clearly.
of this,
Yeah, you didn't let me forget it for a while.
No, you
because
didn't.
because that wasn't you, my friend. That was me.
Oh, I
Because
know.
I like to think I don't have an ego today.
You
I,
don't.
I, I
It was,
confidence is not ego. I think I have confidence, and I'm proud of that.
no,
I'm
I
proud
don't
of my
think you
confidence,
do
but
either, and I'm telling the truth. But it was soon after that when I pointed it out to you and you kept denying it, it was gone.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
You know what
I
I
don't,
think?
I'm not the best person and I don't claim to be, but damn if I'm not working on myself 1% better every day.
You know what I
And
think? Oop,
what's
I'm
that?
sorry. Ooh, sorry. I was thinking about this today too. The only way that people are going to know that we have changed is just in our actions. That's it. They're not going to
Mhm.
believe us.
Mm-mm.
And even that doesn't matter. I mean, it's easier to hate us. It's easy. It's just more comfortable to hate.
We'll show.
Yeah. I'm not looking for pity. I'm not,
No.
because, like I told,
I don't like to be hated, though. I'll be honest with you. I don't like to be hated.
listen,
It bothers me.
Sure.
a child before God, a child of God crawls before no one. So when Misty walks into a room, I walk in with my shoulders back and my head high, because I have skeletons in my closet And I just opened up the closet and I let everybody take a look. Just stick your head in. But the people who sit back and judge me for what I've done openly, they've got theirs under a lock and key. And that's okay.
That's fine.
That's okay. Because you will atone for that at some point. But addiction humbled me faster than anything else could have.
So fast. Yeah.
Yes.
So fast.
So, from here out, every day, I'm just going to do whatever it takes to make sure that I don't become that girl again.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to show a difference.
I'm going to do whatever it takes to show off this little photo bomber. Which
so good. He's so cute.
He doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate me.
No, he doesn't. We don't either. You're a good person. You tear that up.
That's right.
Yeah, I cried a lot writing it. But
I want to see you tear it up, honestly.
all right, hold on, Thurgood. I still have my burn thing.
Get your burn thing out, because that is nothing I ever want you to see again. There we go. Like that.
I think a lot of the difference between Rita's situation and my situation is even the people who hate me will smile at my face and be fake kind to me. But as soon as they're not around me, it's guess who I saw today. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. I hope it pisses you off real bad every time you see me smiling.
All I know is I've got two people who do believe in me.
1,000%.
Exactly. Thank God for people who can like-minded people.
I just feel very, very lucky to have.
And that's another thing that keeps me away from the bet, because I mean, this is what's saving my life. And if I go back out there, then this is gone. So then what truly would I have left? You know what I mean? And I can't.
Nothing.
I'm paying my penance now. I will probably pay my penance the rest of my life because I'm an empathetic person. I'm a fucking lover. I loved. Okay. I can't hate like that. But I am easily hateable. Okay. By certain people. Okay. Obviously. All right. But I'm a mistake. I was a mistake, but, I gotta get the fuck out of this town. I gotta get the fuck out of this town, man. I gotta get the fuck out of this town as soon as possible. But that's up to God. That's up to God.
Flame.
Where's my flame?
I just want to say something while you're torching this. I'm gonna throw it in reverse. And you said this keeps me from gambling because if I gamble, all this is gone. My friendship is not contingent on whether you place a bet or not.
Ever.
But I will beat the ever living fuck out of you.
I would expect you to, please. Yes.
But your friendship is not contingent on whether you make a mistake or not.
Not at all. Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Rita Boom here. Whether this is your first time listening or you keep coming back, I'm one of the awesome hosts and co-founders of Whatever It Takes nonprofit foundation and, of course, podcast. We started our show on YouTube, and even though we are now part of the podcast elite, we still recommend putting faces to the voices. So go to our YouTube channel and check it out. You can find us at Whatever It Takes Podcasts. So you go to YouTube, you go in the search bar, and you put at Whatever It Takes Podcast. One more time, just because I talk really fast. Go to YouTube, go in the search bar, and put in Whatever It Takes Podcast. At Whatever It Takes Podcast. And, since you're going to be stopping by anyway, don't stop by empty-handed. Show us you were there by sending us a like, a comment, sharing it to your friends, or, this should be a given, hitting the subscribe button. So that way you don't miss any episodes. Either way, we're just glad you're here. So thank you. And as always, boom, boom, boom. What's up, guys? It's Rita Boom here. Just telling you, if you enjoyed this podcast, get on there and leave some comments. All right? Whether you liked it, you didn't like it. If it's good enough of a comment, we're going to read it online. Know why? Because it helps our algorithm. That way we don't have to charge anybody anything crazy like that. So, again, leave the comments. We'll read them online. And boom, boom, boom. don't place a bet today, okay? All right.